Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Wytchwood. If you enjoyed the series, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. We need to go back to the mountains because I need one final piece. I need another antennae. Antennae. Something like that. The totem! I thought I made that not work because it actually doesn't do anything. I found it. There you go. I guess I don't really know what you do with it, but you blow up, that much is for sure. Okay, we can leave now. I want more wood. Well, where's the doohickey? Where's the thingy? Down here. And he is at the farm area, right? I think so. He's in the fields! Boink, 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 boink. So many crickets. Not crickets. Grasshoppers. So many grasshoppers. I don't know if I'll need any more of them, but, you know, just in case. I probably could have went down and around, but I'm up here now, so this is where we live. Yoink. Come here. Yeah, it's down there. A stick! Another stick. I need it. I need it! I need it! It's down here, right? No, it's not down here. It's up there. Is that good? Yeah, I went too far. I've still got the distilling equipment in my workshop. Just bring me these ingredients to make a new house. Alchemist stone. The Rumpling's eyes lighten up at the sight of the alloy, and he rubs his fingers together in anticipation. Rumpling looks away from the note spied, gesturing vaguely at the ground beside him. He lay it nearby. We pass the golden egg into the hands of the Rumpling, who receives it tentatively, as if it could hatch at any moment. Collecting all the components into his arms, the Rumpling disappears into his little tree house. You can't tell exactly what he's doing inside, but the sounds and smells emanating from his chimney make you think it's better left unknown. He emerges sometime later with singed eyebrows and foggy glasses. Eureka! I've done it! He holds out a glowing emerald with a pair of iron tongs. Here! Go ahead, it's yours! The Rumpling can barely contain his snickering. You praise the glittering jewel. It's abnormally heavy in your hands. Very pretty. The little man's giggling abruptly stops and his face falters with disbelief. Oh. What's the matter? You seem disappointed. Oh, it's nothing. This is just not what I was expecting at all. He strokes his beard thoughtfully. I guess I should have told you earlier, but there's a slight curse to the stone. It can can only be touched by one whose heart is free of avarice. How convenient of you to leave that part out. Since you went to all the trouble of tracking me down, I just assumed you were in it for the gold. Oh my, no. I don't care much for the witch's stuff. This gold is meant for someone else. Well, gave you what you asked for. Our deal is done. Now leave me in peace. All right. No need to be rude. I've got to bring the stone back to the millers. Wait, but if they touch it, won't they be cursed? Because they actually do want money. I guess, actually, isn't it like here? Yeah, it's up there. Yeah, they actually do want money, so, well, we'll see. We'll see what goes. We'll see what happens. Maybe we're going to use the stone. Transmute. Oh. You're back. Hawk will tell me his goons in a minute now. Don't worry, I've got a solution to your monetary problems right now. Hold up the alchemist stone proudly. Oh, that's a very fine jewel, but I don't think it will be nearly enough to satisfy the heart. Just stand back and watch. All this grain is just ready to be spun into gold. Oh. Okay, so we're just going to use it. Okay. Place the stone into a barrel of grain and it melts through the kernels like butter. The barrel bursts under the weight of glittering gold coins spilling out onto the floor. Wow, it's a miracle! It is a miracle. Look at all that gold. No grain though. Oh, okay, I'm doing it a lot. You touch the alchemist stone to a bushel of straw, and it instantly transforms into a mound of sparkling riches. Amazing! I can't believe my eyes. You roll the alchemist stone into a bag of flour, and mountains of gold dust rip through the canvas sack. How is this possible? I've never seen so much gold in my life. Can I get to this? I guess I've already done it. Before the millers can as much as count a single coin, the door crashes open. The hawk strides into the mill, flanked by a pair of guards cracking their knuckles. Time's up. Where's my money? Yeah, pay up, squirts. That is not the voice I gave him, and I cannot remember it. Master Hawk, not to worry. We've got your payment right here. His eyes open wide at the sight of piles of gold strewn about the mill. What? But how? Never you mind how. It should be more than enough to cover the cost of the miller's debts and the deed to the property. I don't understand. Unless... No, it can't be. He points a crooked talent at you accusingly. You're the rumpling. There's no other explanation. Guards, seize her. The two goons leap forward and grab you roughly by the arms. You're making a terrible mistake. Just take your money and leave these good people in peace. Don't play smart with me, imp. I know how the legend goes. I've caught you, and now you must give me my weight in gold. I'm rich. I'll lock you up and squeeze you for every penny you've got. I'll be the wealthiest hawk in the entire kingdom. No, the entire world. Now, pay out my first installment. Rumpling. He outstretches his hand towards you greedily. As you wish. Dangle like a stone out over his palm. No sooner does the cold stone touch the hawk's skin than a brilliant flash of yellow light engulfs the mill. When the light fades, the hawk stands before you, transmuted into a solid gold statue. What magic is this? Horrified, the two soldiers beat a hasty retreat through the door. What happened? Is he okay? You tuck the stone safely back into your satchel and give the hawk statue a pat. I think this should set you up nicely. Just don't go spinning it all in one place. Thank you. How could we ever make this up to you? Live a rich and full life. That ought to be enough for anyone. You notice a stray feather glinting on the floor. You pluck the golden feather and run your fingers along the gleaming baubles. It makes a sound like coins falling into a wishing well. The soul of the hawk. This is my payment. Wow. Okay, that was a secret passage. And now, now we to the Darkwood, north of the swamp. Time to go home. Oink. Okay, so it's north of the swamp, so it has to be past the troll, right? Wait. Was this past the troll? Was this his error? No, right? Yes? Oh, he moved. Wait, where did the troll go? Mr. Troll! Can I find him? Because that's what he was. Did he just, like, leave? Like, is he gone? Like, is there no finding him? I would like to see if I could find him. You probably can't. There probably isn't any finding him. He's probably just, like, gone. Music in this game is so good. You find yourself looking down the gaping mouth of a gun muzzle. Well, who's there? Show yourself. Don't you point that thing at me. Oh, yes ma'am. Sorry ma'am. It's just so darn dark out here. I can hardly see my own shadow. Why do you think they call it the Darkwood? Keep your head on your shoulders, lad. We've got a big bad wolf to ring down. Right. Haha. I'm totally not afraid of a vicious 7-foot tall killer. Makes us home in a forest as black as night. You need to concentrate on the task at hand. You only have one silver bullet, and if the wolf catches even the smallest whiff of our plan, it's curtains for us. Haha. No pressure. So what exactly is the plan? The wolf is waiting in his cabin. I'll sneak up and lure him to you with my puppet, just as I did before at the tavern. Meanwhile, you'll find a good hiding spot and ready your gun. And this time, I won't wimp out. I've got the silver bullet. So, do you know which way to the wolf's cabin? I can't really make out a path or anything. Let me worry about that. You just get yourself ready. And remember, don't miss. Oh, and now. Woohoo! Oh, what's this way? Oh, you squeeze through the gaps in the trees and duck on the claw-like branches, but you've somehow managed to end up right where you started. Ah, I'll never make head nor tail in this pathways. Perhaps I should ask on with a bird's eye view. Oh, a keen-eyed owl inspects you from its roost. Hoo! Hoo-hoo! Well, hoo-hoo to you too. I wonder what it is you're trying to say. Oh, am I going like Avian Lexicon? Speech of the owl. So I need 2 red feathers, a stuffed bird, and blood. Huh. That's odd. That's something I need. Can I make the stuffed bird? I need blue feathers. Darn it. Can I make enough of these? Don't think so. Gonna make as many as I can. But I'm going to need coat Gotta go to the forest. Gotta go. The mountain had the red birds, right? I can't cardinals. I could not remember what they were called. I could find out easily just by doing this. Yes, yes, it did. If I put like 2 here, I just want to see if like. No, that's not even like what happened last time. Yeah, it was like if I can get like 2 next to each other, but that's not how it works. Okay, I have 2 red feathers. That's enough for that? So I do need blue feathers. I shouldn't waste more than what I need for right now. Just in case. Luckily feathers are kind of easy to get. Relatively easy. Oink. Oink. Get out here, squirrel. Do I need 1 blue feather or 2? I need 1. Okay, so I can craft it now. Written in blood. I kind of wish when you use the fast travel that it would like leave a spot where you were last. But it doesn't. Do I just use it? Like, okay. Translate! You wave your linguistic scroll at the hour, and magical quill at the ready. Well, speak up. Hoo-hoo-hoo! The quill scribbles across the parchment of its own accord, translating the owl's hoots into something more understandable. Walk weary, native neighbor. Exploration seldom escapes notice. What the does? What? That's an unneeded though. What does that even mean? I thought owls were supposed to be wise. Walk wearily, native. Not naive, not native. I suppose it was a T though, but there's exploration seldom escapes notice. So someone's watching me. Those cardinal directions hidden in the owl's riddle. Walk warily, native neighbor. Oh, west, west, north, north, east, south, east, north. So, okay. West, west. West? I thought you said west. West. North. North. East. South. East. And north. That must be the wolf's cabin up ahead. He's expecting Little Red to come a-knocking, so I'll need to use the puppet to lure him into the huntsman's ambush. Doo-doo. Oh, it's one of those lanterns. You puppet the red-hooded doll to the door of the wolf's rickety cabin. An evil light glows from within, casting eerie shadows on the ground. You lift the puppet's head to peep through the window, spotting chewed bones and torn rags littering the floor, but no sign of the wolf. Suddenly, yellow eyes stab out of the shadows. There you are, my delectable little pork chop. I was beginning to think you had forgotten about me. The through the strings of the puppet, a chill runs down your spine as your animal instincts can't help but scream one thing. Run! Run! Ah! Preferring to hunt under cover of darkness, the wolf pauses to snuff out a glimmering wisp. You'll need to use these whips to your advantage and hope to outrun the wolf. Whoops. The wolf's claws close around the puppet as he opens his jaws wide to swallow it whole. Before he can snatch at the doll in his teeth, you yank his invisible strings, pulling the puppet out of his grasp and back to your hiding spot. Drat. I'll need to start over again. He's fast, but the wisp light might be enough to distract him. Okay, so I gotta follow these lights, I guess. I was trying to go back the way I came. Kinda hoping. Is it coming? Oh! Ah! I think I glitched him out a little bit. And then he immediately just came for me. Get him! Shoot him! Shoot her! Shoot her! At your command, the puppet comes to a halt at the center of the moonlight clearing. The wolf was out of the shadows, gripped by ferocious rage. There's no place left to hide, little piggy. You're mine now, all mine. Baring his fangs, the wolf pounces in the air with tremendous force. The sound of thunder rolls loudly from across the clearing. Crows scatter into the night air, and the dark wood falls silent. Blinking in disbelief, the wolf staggers to a stop. He glances down at his chest where a crimson spot blossom out onto his vest. The huntsman reveals himself from the bushes, holding his smoking weapon anxiously. You shot me. The beast crashes to the ground, exhaling his final breath, his glassy eyes transfixed on the full moon high above. Hesitantly, the huntsman boggles at the wolf before a triumphant grin crosses his face. I did it. I actually did it. I defeated the wolf. Don't forget that you had some help, kid. This villain won't hunt any longer, and that's what really matters. As the huntsman strikes a courageous pose atop his trophy, something pearly white falls from the wolf's mouth. You pick up a glistening fang, broken by the wolf's fall. From deep inside the bloody tooth, you can faintly hear the whimpering of a dog, the soul of the wolf. The souls of the stag, hawk, hogs, and the wolf rattle inside your pack like angry insects. That's the last of these villains. Now it's time to put an end to this wretched business with the goat. Return home! Return to the goat in the shrine. But I wonder what happened to the troll. Poor troll. He just went poof. The goat paws the floor with a cloven hoof. You've returned. I was beginning to grow impatient. I would have thought patience to be one of your strong suits. But don't fret, I have brought you the last of your souls. Delicious, are they not? You know what to do. Shimmering sensations of the hawk wash over you, the nib of a quill scratching on parchment, coins clinking, the sharp snap of a closing padlock. Your eyes water at the smell of the hogs, grunting swine and buzzing flies. A cleaver falls into a wooden block. Blood, bone, A chill runs through your fingers as the stag sockets into the wall. Condescending laughter schemes in the snow. Pride, arrogance, hubris. Your mind sinks into the shadow in the presence of the wolf. Soft footfalls patter through dried leaves. Hot breath, big eyes, sharp teeth. The collector's souls vibrate with an incandescent intensity. They seem to melt into their recesses, bowling away into tiny pinpricks of starlight. Soon nothing remains of them except 12 smoldering scorch marks on the stone wall.
Ah, well done. That's that. Our contract is fulfilled. It was a pleasure doing business with you. Hang on. What about your end of the deal? You said you would return my memories to me. Did I? Well, perhaps I misspoke. You never really had any to begin with, my dear.
What are you talking about?
I just don't remember them. I woke up and met me. Yes, that sounds about right for your very first memory.
What?
You told me that I brought the sleeping maiden to you, that I asked you to save her soul. Oh, what I meant to say is that she came to me. She asked me to save her own soul. It's so very easy to get confused. You, her, really, what's the difference?
Dawning realization creeps over you like ice water.
Her life was cut short, whether by the wolf's fangs or the hawk's cleaver or under the weight of a dozen other wrongs, I do not know. But in desperation, she called out to me, so we struck a deal. I would save her soul in exchange for theirs, 1 for 12. But it's not like I could let her go and collect them myself. She needed to stay here, you see, as insurance. So what then? You created me, is that it? To collect those souls on her behalf? Well, I should say that she created you, snipped off a piece of herself to do it. It was all worked out in the contract, of course. And now that contract is fulfilled, panned out nicely for everyone, I say. So if you, by which I mean she, ever need to get out of another bind, don't hesitate to give me a shout. Ta-ta for now.
The room fills with a flash of blinding light. You blink and the goat is gone, leaving only a goat-shaped hole in the world. Slowly, you turn to face the sleeping maiden. You feel sluggish and heavy. You take a strained step towards the gilded coffin. Your legs snap like dried twigs, and you crumple to the floor. The cauldron is the last to fall. It resounds with a hollow clang as if it bounces off the ground. You slowly open your eyes and see the vaulted ceiling of the hall. You raise your hand to touch the clear crystal surface of the gilded casket. The glass lid slides open effortlessly, and you swing your legs to sit up. The marble floor is smooth and cold under your bare feet. You stoop down to pick up the familiar metal cauldron. Slowly, memories come back at his touch.
I called it. She was us. And that is Wytchwood. If you enjoyed it, and I hope you did, because it's a wonderful game, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. And I'll see you next time.